Took the emergency doors off and tied those braces in front and back. What else did I do today? Right into the sunlight. Built that out in the corner. Same thing over here. I won't shine it right. Put that corner out. Took some steel that was inside the bus and finished out that extension around the doors. It's just going to be that way for the next week. Just little details. Gives the impression that the sides are straight, but they're not. See that cut right there? They're straight here, and then they can't, and the walls can't in at the windows. And right here at the door, it's going to be like a double cant, and at the nose as well, because this stuff is not flexible. This is beefier than shit. It's 14 gauge wrapped around that hat channel, and yeah. So right now I'm thinking about how I want to build this door out, and if I want it to go all the way to the top up there, if I want to frame it down a little bit. If I build it this, it's going to be like a 9-foot door. Hopefully the weather doesn't turn to shit like it did this past week. I couldn't do anything for 3 days because it rained for 3 days straight. I know, in Nevada, I know, right? But it happens. So, it's been raining here for like 5 days. It's 40 degrees-ish. And haven't been able to do much out here on the dirty old bus. But I had a couple hours. Saturday it was decent, but I couldn't get away to do much here. But what I did do is I took, remember all those caps that went around these vertical members here to hold the windows in? I cut those all in half, like that, and I'm going to use those like so. I'll screw those in, and I'll have, it's a different gauge, but that's okay, to screw or rivet the side steel into. So that's about all I can do today. It's, still too windy to put up any steel, and but tomorrow and the rest of the week it should be a little bit better for doing that. So I'm just going to dink around with this today. I've got about an hour I can mess around with it. So. Oh yeah. Slippery. Alright, so it's Tuesday. And the only thing I could do yesterday was put these pieces in. This is 20 gauge, this is 14. Basically I put these in just to fill that gap so that I may be able to get a couple of screws in through the side steel. And this is all gonna be spray foamed anyway. But wow, a lot of condensation in here. So after 5 days of rain, this morning the sun, as the sun came over the mountain and started heating things up, all this moisture, it's not very common out here in the desert. And this morning woke up to heavy fog, like 100, maybe 100 yards visibility, and that's just freaking awesome. The mountains poking out from the fog bank. Can't even see Mount Charleston. But it's starting to burn off now, so I think today, after I get all the kids out to school, I'm going to try to get this back cap filled in. At least get the steel up there. And all this steel is going to go on, and so I can figure out placement of windows, what windows we want to get, and then it's all going to come back off again. Yeah, because I need to get some panel adhesives and stuff like that to glue all this stuff on, and then I'll probably end up either, because I've got like, oh geez, I don't know, 30 pounds of these, maybe more. I got a big ass box full of these self-tapping screws. I might use these exclusively instead of reusing a lot of the old screws, or I might just pop rivet it on. I got a bunch of Clecos to mock stuff up and to hold it in place while I get a couple fasteners in it. But right now I'm gonna go back in the house and let some of this burn off and see if some of this dries up. That is pretty. I should time lapse that. Maybe I will. That piece welded in place to tie the cap and the filler piece in, and I got to make some pieces here for the corner. I got to duplicate that corner so I can put it up here and then work, screw this off from there around the corner. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Yeah. So this is the radius for that back corner, and this is the radius for the front corner. I'll just bend some flat. I'll go to a steel store tomorrow and pick up some flat stock and bend that radius fit it. I got this piece of 1/8 inch right in here that I weld it to, and you'll see. But unfortunately I've run out of time today, and this video is reaching 12 minutes. So we'll get back at it tomorrow. So till then, have fun, stay safe, shoot straight, keep your powder dry. Have a splendid day. I've decided that I'm not going to take the steel down and put it back up. That's stupid. That shit's heavy. So taking the steel back down is just dumb. That's just dumb.